that the Republican Party today is dominated, driven, and intimidated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. And that is a threat to this country.
We're the ones trying to protect the dang country. We're the ones that have Marines that were 11-year Marines and several tours overseas. And then he's a Republican, so he wants to call him a domestic terrorist? The man put his life on the line, got shot to protect this country. He's no terrorist.
Katie Daviscourt reporting for Rebel News here today in Post Falls, Idaho, where thousands of conservatives have gathered for the ReAwaken America Tour to listen to the likes of Eric Trump, General Flynn, and Mike Lindell. So I thought that this would be a great time to get some reactions about what they thought of President Biden's latest speech, the one where he called Trump supporters and MAGA Republicans enemies to the nation.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
Now, this was not a campaign speech, but rather an official White House statement that Biden made as he stood in darkness guarded by United States Marines.
Well, patriots are a domestic enemy to Biden because we want to save our republic and he wants to put us in a communist regime. It's just that simple. I've been around for many years. And I've seen it since the 60s. It's an international organization that's attacking our freedom. They're just using Biden. He's just a tool.
Did President Biden's speech prevent you from wanting to support President Trump in 2024?
No, it makes me, encourages me to do it more. I love Trump. He's a godly man, and I just pray for his safety.
That the Republican Party today is dominated, driven, and intimidated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. And that is a threat to this country.
We're the ones trying to protect the dang country. We're the ones that have Marines that were 11-year Marines and several tours overseas. And then he's a Republican, so he wants to call him a domestic terrorist? The man put his life on the line, got shot to protect this country. He's no terrorist.
It's a political hate speech, and he's attacking half the country, and there's no room in America for that kind of attitude.
MAGA forces are determined to take this country backwards to an America where there is no right to choose, no right to privacy, no right to contraception, no right to marry who you love. They promote authoritarian leaders, and they fan the flames of political violence that are a threat to our personal rights, to the pursuit of justice, to the rule of law, to the very soul of this country.
I think we should mirror it back to them, since they invert everything. That's them. They just accuse us with what they are.
What are your thoughts?
Absolutely, I agree with her. They accuse us of the things that they do and just project on us, and it's not right.
Is it going to deter you guys from supporting Trump in 24?
Oh, no.
Absolutely. Are you kidding?
Absolutely
Never.
not. No.
Saying that Trump is a racist, saying that Trump, is a liar, so on. Everything they're doing, they project on their opposition. That's why.
That's what's going on. Does his words, is it going to prevent you from supporting Trump in 2024 if he decides to run?
No, not at all.
But while the threat to American democracy is real, I want to say as clearly as we can, we are not powerless.
We probably are a threat to him. We're probably the biggest threat because we are standing up to this evil agenda and what they're trying to do to bring our country down. And so, I could see how he would think we're a threat. We're not the terrorists that he says we are, because we're not violent people at all. Mm-hmm. There's not been anything yet that they could even say that we were violent about or point to anything. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
That's what they call me. They call me an insurrectionist. So I embrace it. I embrace the hate. So I'm good with it.
Is it going to deter you from voting for a Republican candidate in 2024?
It certainly does not deter me from voting for a Republican candidate. I'm all for Trump 2024, so I'm good. Actually, it probably encouraged me, inspired me more. And I hope Trump comes out soon and says that he's going to run. He should have took off the boxing gloves the next day and said, I'm in, but he didn't. I'm waiting on it, so hopefully he'll step up to the plate soon.
rebelnewsusa.com.
Subscribe and donate. Support. We're 100% crowdfunded by the people. We don't take a dime from the government. We are real news, telling the story on the ground.
100%. Thank you.
Thank you.